This is OG with original-game.com. We are at Indie Heaven at SGC. I'm here with Brad. Brad, give us a quick, tell us about the game that you're showing off, as well as your the development studio.
Sure. The name of the game is Wrack, and it's an arcade-style FPS. It's kind of inspired by a lot of like the like more action-style FPSs, like Doom and Serious Sam and Duke Nukem. Those games where it's run-gun fun. You're running around, shooting monsters, dodging projectiles that are whizzing by your head. But at the same time, we're trying to modernize it in a lot of ways. It's got like a Borderlands kind of cel-shaded look to it. So it's in a lot of ways we want to bring it to the 21st century. But we're Final Boss Entertainment. We're an independent developer. And we've been working on this for the past 5 years or so, and we've really loved working on it. Are very pleased with how it's turned out. And it's myself, the person you're playing, Hani.
The person.
Yeah. this thing. And then a couple other people. Our texture artist, who does a lot of the 2D art, he lives in the Netherlands. And then we also have Bobby Prince, the guy who made the music and sound for Doom and a lot of for Duke Nukem, is doing the same for this game. And I'm very pleased with how everything's turned out.
Yeah, because I was playing it right now, and it does have sort of the old school feel. I mean, even the bobbing of the camera reminds me of Doom. Everything is a lot more fast paced. There's no regenerated health. There's no sprint. There's not even a aim. To scope in this. So what is the philosophy behind this? Because I know some people try to go back. Is this y'all's attempt to say we're bringing back the first-person shooters that we love, that we grew up with?
I definitely think that's a big part of it. The big reason I think we started making this is because these games just went away for no good reason. Everything that's been coming out as of late is they're going for photorealism, regenerating health, chest high walls, brown warfare based games, and it's like where's the variety? Where's they're focused on cinematics, and it's like we just absolutely loved games like Doom and Quake and Duke Nukem, and it's just there weren't any of these games being made anymore, and it seemed like a real shame, because we think they're really fun, and what's better than running around in a big level at 80 miles an hour with projectiles whizzing by your head? Personally, I think that's a lot more fun than just sitting behind a chest high wall waiting for your shields to regenerate, and that's. We're very pleased with the result, and we're thrilled.
Well, give me a quick rundown of what the game is about. There was a little cutscene that happens at the beginning. Just a quick overview. What are the players, when they finally get to play this, what are they going to be in store for in regard to a story?
Well, one of the ways we're trying to modernize this game is that we are trying to incorporate some actual plot and storytelling elements into the game. It's like Doom was just kind of oh no, alien monsters, shoot that. That's right. It's a very non-intrusive story. It's just kind of it's very much an excuse plot. It's just kind of there just to justify why you're shooting at demons. Yeah. It's
no hesitation. It's just non-stop action.
Yeah.
It's not going to go for any Academy Awards for storyline. It's just going to be there.
well, that's how it was in Doom. But in this, I kind of recognize how important story is in a game these days. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to have the storytelling be pretty much the way it is in Mega Man X6, where it's before levels, we have a storyboard with panels with beautifully animated panels. I know on this level none of them are done, but I'll show you them in a second. But like on the first level, some of them are done, and they're gorgeous. I'm very, very pleased with them. But and then there's little cutscenes at the beginning of most of the levels. But as far as like what the actual plot is, like this game is set in the future. It's like 2050. It's basically this utopian society. This company has developed this device which basically lets you develop, just generate matter just out of the energy in the air. So basically everyone has like every possible resource they need. They have, there's no more poverty because everyone has, infinite food, water, and anything to entertain them. So it's basically a completely peaceful society. Everyone has, there's no more war, there's no more military because it's all unnecessary. Everyone's happy.
But something happens.
Of course, something happens. This alien race, these Arcturans, they've been at war, with this other alien race for centuries, and they're about to lose. They've depleted all their planet's resources, and they need something to replenish their resources and kind of turn the tide of the battle. And one of their scout ships discovers this Hyperion generator that's been developed on Earth, and they decide that's the ticket to their salvation. So they do what they do best, and they attack. And that's kind of where the story starts off. You play as Kane Sager. While everyone else has been kind of fat and happy from all the bounty that's been created by this device. He's like the one guy who's kind of stayed prepared, just in case something happens. So it's everything's kind of up to him, and you get to play as him.
Now, what can speaking of old school? I mean, what can players expect when they get the game? Multiplayer, mod support? What are you guys trying to do with this? Or are you just going to release it on its own and just hope that nostalgia sort of kicks in for everybody?
Well, my previous project was a Doom source port called Skulltag, and one of the things that kept Doom, like, has kept it alive and well, going on 20 years since it came out, was the modding. Just all the beautiful levels and mods people have made over there. It's just it's really kept people interested in the game, and it gives people a reason to keep coming back to it. And that's exactly what I want to have happen with Wrack. The game comes with a level editor, and pretty much everything in the game is moddable. There's pretty much nothing that is like hard coded into the engine. Like the engine doesn't even know like what a door is. So basically, you can just with like Notepad, you can go in and create your own monsters and change things around and make your,
because it's y'all's engine, right?
Yeah, it's completely from scratch. But what he's saying is like the game is basically a mod of itself. It's just the engine just kind of gives you like basic capabilities, and then just using text files and models and everything. You just basically build the game around that. So basically, we've built the game like it's just kind of like an elaborate mod, essentially. So like everyone else has the same power to create what they want to. They have the same amount of power we do. So it's pretty great to I want to empower the modding community as much as I possibly can. So.
And what's the plan for the game? What are we looking for? Release dates? What are we looking for? Platforms? What's in store?
We're trying to have it done this year. What we started doing is like a Minecraft style pre-order. So we expect the game when it's all done to retail for $14.99. But it's in alpha right now. So if you pre-order the game, you get the alpha, and it's $5 off, and then you get all the updates as we continue to work on it. Right now we're working on the beta, which we hope to have done before too long, and then we hope the game's all finished this year. But it's on PC. We're focusing on the PC version first, and once it's all done, and depending on how successful it is, we'll look at porting it to other consoles. And
so people were interested in Wrack and they want to try out that alpha. Where do they go to?
They go to rackgame.com, and I of course have to mention we are on Steam Greenlight. We're trying to get this game greenlit and on Steam. So there's a link to our Greenlight page right on our homepage, rackgame.com. So you should be able to. Basically, from our website, you should be able to find everything from there. So if we've done a good job designing the site, that is, and hopefully we have. So.
Well, that's wrackgame.com. The game is Wrack. You can find it on Steam, Greenlight, and on the website. If you want to pre-order the alpha, you could get it on there. Try the game out. I want to thank you very much for showing off the game. It was fun.
Thank you so much.